Go. 3, 2, 1. Right, so I put these two young people really on the spot today. They don't know quite what's going to happen, but we're going to talk about marketing, how we understand it from somebody who's just come out of a degree and somebody who's been studying it for a little while. Level 3, level 4. Where are you?
Level 3 at the moment.
Level 3. So a graduate, someone who's got tons of experience, and we're going to just talk. Let's define what marketing is first. If you're watching this and you're a business owner, you cannot have a business without an element of marketing. It's impossible. You want new clients and you want to keep them, and that really is my definition: getting new clients and keeping them. You guys, what are your definition of marketing?
Yeah, so marketing is just kind of like pushing forward a product and kind of encouraging a consumer to interact with that product, whether it be like direct response or brand awareness. And there's loads of different forms of marketing: traditional marketing, digital marketing. Traditional forms include like billboard advertisements or maybe newspapers, whereas digital marketing would include like emails and social media campaigns.
That's right. And we can't do it all. People don't have a huge budget to say, look, I'll be on the television, I'll set a rocket off to space with SpaceX. You just can't do everything. So it makes sense to understand who your clients are, and they call that an avatar. Did they teach you about avatars?
Potentially, but
all right, let's make up a product. This pen.
Okay.
This pen, it's multicolored. At the bottom, it's got a thing for screens. So I want to sell this pen. Who would this pen? 3 kind of clients that would want this pen.
Someone who uses iPads as part of their work.
Nice.
Or touch screen.
Alfie?
I'm guessing due to the colours, someone that's quite young, maybe.
Yeah, and look, it's in rainbows, so maybe the gay community might like it. Who knows?
Okay.
So you've already said the word that I want you both to eliminate from your lives is anybody. Marketeers understand that we want to be laser focused on the client, on our avatars. And avatars can change, but those are my perfect person. Where do they live? How old are they? What do they do? What are their interests? And then whether they're on Instagram or they're on LinkedIn or they're on Facebook, generally it's not the same people. The thing that unites everyone is YouTube and Google, but just because you're on TikTok doesn't mean that you are on X, right? It doesn't work that way. So, interestingly, Alfie's written a dissertation. He's going to try and narrow it down in maybe a couple of minutes, and we'll I hope this video has been of interest to you all. It's both of these guys' first day, so we're going to put this up on YouTube and we're going to write a blog. So Alfie, over to you, sir.
Yeah, so my dissertation was on the effectiveness of traditional and digital fashion marketing post-COVID, and it was like surrounding a British context. So I was at first tasked with kind of exploring the differences between traditional and digital marketing and giving them a definition. So like I said before, traditional is more like your print pages of advertising, and then digital's online. And after that, kind of explaining why it was a relevant issue to explore. And obviously during COVID, lockdown happened. It meant that people were spending a lot more time on their phones, and as a result we're using social media more. So the hypothesis was whether or not the social media usage increase had kind of encouraged people to favour digital marketing as opposed
well,
to
it's pretty obvious. You see newspapers are less used. People have gone away from television and radio into digital, so the spend has gone in a different place. It's about eyeballs, and mostly it's about trust. people that study degrees in psychology often flip over to marketing because it is just that. If I walked up to you in the street and said to you, here's a mobile phone worth $2,000, I'll give it to you for 50p. Would you even give me 50p for it?
Yeah.
You might think it's a trick, right? No, if I say £5, I'm a complete stranger. I see this trick a lot. People have an empty box, so they say, "Look, take this," and it's not. You don't try. You've got no guarantees. You don't know if it's got danger in it. You literally, someone from the street is a complete stranger, and it's very much about you. You both should know this one. It's a classic. Do you know if you buy aspirin or paracetamol, it's got a brand to it called aspirin, right? Paracetamol, and if you were to buy 30 from Tesco's with the brand, it's about £4. If you were to buy it without the brand, exactly the same chemicals inside, you know, it's like 50p for the same thing.
Yeah, you're paying for the brand. Yeah,
You're paying for the brand. Like if I was to have this clip and I sold it in a market, Edmonton Green Market, I might get £1 for it, right? If I were to put it in Harrods in a glass box with a little certificate saying that this has been handled by some celebrity, it could be worth £50. So it's all about trust, how you position yourself, what you want to do, and that's why I love marketing. So we'll wrap this up. If you've liked this video and you want to see more, please subscribe to our channel. I'd love you to make a comment down below. I'm going to hand over to these two young people. They're about to start their career in marketing. Best bits about marketing, and where do you see yourself in 10 years? Alfie, why don't you go first?
Yeah, so in terms of the best bits of marketing, I'd say I kind of enjoy exploring what might entice someone into a product and then actually making that happen, whether it be a certain age, like preferring like a certain social media channel, or whether it kind of be like the way in which you're advertising a product to like a certain age group. And ideally, I guess I quite enjoy social media management and community management, so I'd like to kind of go in that.
I love that.
direction.
I love that. We've got a community of about 20,000 people that we've collected over the last 12 years. You get to play around with that a lot. And where do you see yourself in 10 years' time, and your favourite bit of marketing?
So my favorite bit of marketing is really just if you have a product, you get to show off your product and tell everyone why it's the best. You really get to explore like other products as well at the same time, which could complement your product at the same time. And I see myself in the future building a portfolio, but marketing it myself rather than getting someone else to market my work.
I love that, and I'm sure that you're going to exceed where you are. So that's Gary Kasulu, the Loving Social Media team. If you've enjoyed this, please like, share, comment. Boom.